Today we are going to make a really cool sculpture that looks like a slice of cake. We are going to use artist Peter Anton as our inspiration. Here is a little more about him.
I love food. I love the different colors and textures, and I've always been fascinated with people's relationship with food. I'm always thinking about food. Even before I eat something, I'm looking at it, I'm studying, I'm thinking, how would I make that? What materials would I use?
First, draw a couple of quick sketches of what you want your cake slice to look like when it is done. Look at photos of cake slices to get ideas. Also, make sure you think about the frosted side of the cake. Remember to color. What color is the frosting, the cake, and any decorations. Next, cut out a cake box template. Cut the solid lines, fold it, and all the dotted lines. Use masking tape to tape the box shut. Just a few pieces will do. Wrap the cake box in foil. This will keep moisture from soaking into the tag board and causing the box to smoosh when we use our papier-mâché. Cover the entire box with newspaper dipped in papier-mâché paste. I suggest 3 layers. Make sure no foil shows. Any wrinkle or bumpiness will dry that way, so keep it smooth. Once the papier-mâché is dry, probably after a few days, paint the entire box the color that is the flavor of your cake. I know that sounds weird. I mixed a few that would kind of match some of the photos. A pink, dark chocolate brown, and medium tan for vanilla or carrot cake. I'm going to use some spackle, like what a carpenter would use to fix holes in walls, as my frosting. I've mixed a few colors by adding a few drops of food coloring and stirring around the spackle. I'm using the light yellow. Using a palette knife, I am spreading a thin layer of spackle on the top and edge of my cake slice. I want it to look like my cake is 2 layers, so I am adding a layer of frosting in between too. I ended up just using my fingers to spread it. Still using the colorful spackle, I filled a piping bag with a thick tip on it to make some of my designs. The spackle will also take a few days to dry. Next, I put a thin coat of Mod Podge on everything to make it shiny and a little more durable. I remember that I had a strawberry on top of my cake slice in my sketch and couldn't find anything good to substitute as a topping, so I made one out of polymer clay. I started with a dried up piece of Old Model Magic, wrapped it in foil as my armature. This is so my polymer clay isn't so thick. Then I wrapped a piece of red clay around it and formed it into my strawberry. I added a few seed holes and leaves. I had to bake it in the oven for 20 minutes, and when it was done, I painted it with Mod Podge. Just when I thought I was ready to put it all together, I remembered the chocolate sauce. I mixed some burnt umber acrylic paint with some glue, and I was ready. I wrote my name on the bottom of a plate, chose a doily, and hot glued everything all together. Finished it with some chocolate sauce, and voila!